And it's mostly men at the Consciousness Science Conference, too.
Yeah.
Well, so the question is, why are there so few women in the psychedelic field in North America? And so Allison Gray says, well, there actually are a lot of women, and she's she's probably right. But I think there's this kind of, forgive me, but there's this kind of arrogance that men in the field have, and men in the field seem to have a greater need to be out there with how great they are and how much they know, and are more likely to make videos and more likely to speak at conferences and more likely to write books and articles, um, and I know that because I suspect why I'm in this is that I feel quite androgynous. I mean, in my being, I feel very like almost like a two-spirited person. I have a very strong male side to me and a very strong female side, and it would be really wonderful to have more of the feminine in the field. Um, and so I feel compelled uh, to teach and bring women into the field. And it's so interesting because ayahuasca is a very complex archetypal medicine because as they say in South America, and it just seems so true to me, is that the Banisteriopsis, the vine, the ayahuasca vine, is the force. And it feels very male to me. Those plants are very male, and just being in an ohia forest in Hawaii with the ayahuasca growing, it's so happy there. It feels like a very strong male force, but the psychotria, very feminine, very sweet. And I often have the image of the psychotria plants leaning over the water from the Big Island and leaning over to the mainland, the North America, to infuse us with more of the feminine. And so I think ayahuasca, I'm very interested in ayahuasca because it's botanical, it's a very complex pharmacological technology. I mean, how people thousands of years ago figured out to boil those two particular plants is a complete mystery to me. And as you know, people say, oh, well, the plants told us. And I actually think that that is a reasonable hypothesis. I believe now in plant intelligence. So bringing that's why, ayahuasca being this very feminine medicine, along with this very strong maleness, is just the right medicine for us in our culture at this time.